Hi, friends. Cole here with our very first midweek message of 2022 from Selkirk United Church. Today is Wednesday, January 5th. First of all, I want to wish you all a very happy new year, a very happy new year. Some of you may have seen in the Free Press an article by Jen Zarati, who always has a good and interesting take on things, often a funny take on life as we know it. In Jen's latest article, she started by saying Happy New Year. Then she wrote that she's been shortening that greeting lately when she meets people from Happy New Year to just New Year without the happy, because obviously she's having some trouble finding the happy in it, like many people are these days. But when I read that article, I thought to myself, that may be true. It may be very true that it's hard to find the happy right now for many people. But that doesn't mean we can't wish it to each other and for each other. In fact, maybe it's even more important these days to wish it, to wish that the new year might be a happy one, even if we're not feeling it at the moment. So happy New Year to you all, and even more, very happy New Year to you all. The more we wish it, maybe the better chance it has of coming true. Who knows? It's certainly worth a try. For our midweek message this week, I've got a couple of things to share with you. The first was something interesting I found the other day about the different days and seasons that we celebrate in the church. It was specifically about Advent, but also included some other days and seasons as well. I thought it was interesting, and it made me wonder about our own church traditions and memories of these celebrations and observances. Whether you have memories of these celebrations and observances or from when you were growing up in your churches, whether it was in Selkirk or elsewhere. Anyway, it started with a minister talking about her father, who was also a minister. He told her that when he was growing up, the United Church didn't observe Advent. There were also no Christmas Eve services, just a Christmas Sunday service on the Sunday before Christmas. It wasn't until he went to United College in his second year that they decided to have a Christmas Eve service. It was the first time he had heard the hymn, O Come, Emmanuel, even though his mother was the organist at their small town church and he sang in the choir. There was no observance of Advent or Lent, no Good Friday service. All of those things came later as part of what was called the liturgical renewal. So all those traditions that people insist have always been done that way for Christmas or Advent or Lent, they are relatively recent in the United Church. She finishes by saying, I love all those observances and the mystery that they embrace. Merry Christmas and may God grant you rest. A few others joined in the conversation, offering their memories of when different parts of our liturgical season were added. Someone from Newfoundland said that they remembered Advent being introduced as late as the 1980s in their church. Another person joined our denomination from a different one, and for her it was the other way around. It was her previous church that hadn't celebrated anything other than Advent and Christmas Day. But for her, when she arrived in the United Church, Ash Wednesday, Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, and Christmas Eve services were all brand new concepts for her. Interesting. Another remembered growing up in the United Church with no Advent, no Lent, and no lectionary, which is the list of scripture readings that we follow and read in church over a 3-year cycle. I wonder when that started being used on a regular basis here in Selkirk. Anyone? Someone else added that they enjoy all the different seasons and that they're even having an Epiphany service in their church. That's interesting. In case you're wondering, the season of Epiphany actually begins tomorrow, Thursday, after the 12 days of Christmas. So not only Happy New Year to everyone, I should say very Happy New Year to everyone, but also very Happy Epiphany to everyone tomorrow. Another remembered Christmas Eve growing up, but never Advent, always a Good Friday service, but never a Palm Sunday service. Again, that makes me wonder when we started observing Palm Sunday with our little parade for the children and all those great Palm Sunday hymns. Anyway, I'd love to hear some of the local history from any of you who were around when things began to change and when we started adding some more liturgical observances and special services and seasons? Let me know if you know. And the other thing I wanted to share with you today is a short poem. You will recognize the words, I'm sure, because they became a verse in one of the hymns that we regularly sing. In fact, I think we'll sing it this Sunday. I am the light of the world. That's the hymn. Anyway, the poem was written before the hymn by an African-American author and poet and theologian and civil rights leader named Howard Thurman. It's called The Work of Christmas. Here it is. The Work of Christmas. When the song of the angels is stilled, when the star in the sky is gone, when the kings and princes are home, when the shepherds are back with their flock, the work of Christmas begins. To find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to release the prisoner, to rebuild the nations, to bring peace among brothers, to make music in the heart. May it be so, today and always. On this last day of the Christmas season, let us all pledge to keep the work of Christmas going as we endeavor to be the hands and feet and heart of Christ in the world. That's all for this week, friends. May God be with you this week and always, and I'll see you next time.